teach you something. Like I said, I can tell you about the big parties, but I can't tell you where to stick it at. I mean, I'm about to teach you something. I'm about to teach you something. Y'all want me to teach you something? I'm about to teach y'all something right now. Tune in right now. If y'all ain't learned nothing, learn this right now today. You will lose every hunt you go to unless you buy your dog from me. If you don't buy your pit bull from me, every hunt you go to, you will lose. Now you learned something today. Alright, man. Listen, Pelican Bay Kennels, man. I'm from the country, dog. I'm from the country. We can talk gamecocks too, you know what I'm saying? I know about hatches. I know about grays, kelsers, you know what I'm saying? I know about all that, bro. So let's talk. We're gonna talk country. Let's talk. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? See, some of y'all, I started to say some of y'all boys, but a lot of y'all boys don't know about no hatches and kelsers and Carolina Reds and, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I had some birds, boy, when I tell you. We forget the dogs. I had some birds, boy. I'm talking about Bruce Lee. I had one named Jackie Chan, one named Bruce Lee, and his name was Jackie Chan for a reason, and the other name was Bruce Lee for a reason. You can read between the lines, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we about to get back to them dogs, man. It's your boy, Pelican Bay Kennels Hirsch, holding it down, coming to you live, giving it to you raw and unbiased. You know what I'm saying? Cause me, I don't got no pit bulls, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still more of a dog man than some of you guys, you know? I ain't gonna, downplay none of you guys, but some of you guys, you know what I'm saying? You just Facebook dogsters. First thing, alright, not talking no trash or not discrediting anybody's information, but the gator dog I was speaking of was the older gator dog. It wasn't the Rodriguez gator dog. It's much younger than the gator dog. I'm talking about alligator. I'm not talking about gator. I'm talking about alligator. Gator is a much younger dog. I'm talking about alligator. Nobody calls their dogs off a people might be calling their gator dogs off a Rodriguez gator, just saying they gator, but when people from the 90s used to say, oh, I got a gator dog. I got a gator dog. They're not talking about no damn Rodriguez's gator. They talking about they think they talking about the alligator dog, but they ain't talking about none of them because they just got a black dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made the video about it. They just got a black dog saying it's a gator dog because it's black. You know what I'm saying? And you probably got mad because you had a gator dog. You know what I'm saying? You might be got a gator dog now in your yard. And I ain't talking about no Rodriguez gator. I'm talking about gator. Gator like I'm talking about, a black gator dog. Somebody asks you what kind of dog that is, you say, oh, that's an old alligator pit. Alright, let's start from the top. Let's see. Back in 96, when Mayday was dog of the year, I was probably about, 17? Somewhere in that area. We got a female off of Fatty. I was dealing with Crossraod Kennel at the time. If you don't know who Crossraod Kennel is, then you don't need to know who Crossraod Kennel is. But anyway, I was dealing with them, with Eric at the time. We was close. I lived right down the street from Eric or whatever. So at that time, he had just had Champion Fatty little mate. Champion Fatty little. Fatty was just a little puppy. We got a female off of that little. As a puppy, she ended up getting hit by a car when she was probably maybe about 9 or 10 months old. Being that I'm on this story, let me tell you about this real quick. That female off of Champion Fatty litter, off that same litter, that was really the time when I really understood what the hound dog looking dog was different than the actual bucky face looking pit bull. Cause see, at that time, like I said, I was about 17 or something like that. And I had dealings with the red boy dog, but I still wasn't, you know what I'm saying, real familiar with the red boy Jocko stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we had I'm talking a beast. It was a beast, and she was grown. She was probably about 30-some pounds or something like that, but she was full grown. And I'm talking she was a beast. And that dog off of Fatty Little, it was off Fatty Little. Same little Fatty was off of. She was probably about 5 months old at this time. They started getting big fast. You know, I wasn't really used to this because she started looking like a hound dog. Her ears was flapped down and her nose was long and she didn't have none of the bulky face. She was like a cream hound dog. You know what I'm saying? And My boy used to bring him through what my boy, it was my boy dog, what I mean, my boy's close friends. And man, when the dog got about 5 months old, man, that dog was running through everything her size, rather. You know what I'm saying? Everything her size. And I ain't never, that was my first time really seeing that red boy Jocko stuff like that. And I had tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying? I was blessed to see the red boy Jocko stuff up close and personal, you know what I'm saying? As far as being like connected to the right people, should I say, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Crossraod, that was the direct breeding to Yellow. That toe jam dog was a direct breeding to Yellow. So, you know what I'm saying? I had the privilege to be in the presence of those guys or whatever. But anyway, like I was saying, Crossraod, we had a lot of fun days or whatever. I was down with him when he went and rolled against Barracuda. He lost that one, you know what I'm saying? He lost against Big John, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, this what happened. Crossraod had a yard man. He had probably maybe about 10 dogs on the yard or something like that, or whatever. And somehow or another, they had some type of disagreement or something. I can't remember what it was, actually. It was some type of disagreement they had. And then what happened, Crossraod told him to come get his dogs off the yard. Actually, no, he owed Eric some money. He owed Crossraod some money. And that's what it was. He owed Crossraod some money. He couldn't pay the money, so Eric started telling him to sell the dogs. He had the dogs on the yard. He ain't come up with the money, so one day he came over there and all his dogs was dead. When he came to the yard, all his dogs was dead. You know what I'm saying? And I had a chance to buy all them dogs in the past or whatever, but at that particular time, I wasn't trying to buy any, you know? So when he came to the yard, all the dogs was dead. The yard man flipped out. The yard man left. The yard man called and tipped off the police saying that Crossraod was growing marijuana behind his house and doing all other kind of illegal stuff, had guns, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So not long after that, helicopter swooped down, they bust Crossraod or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't long after that Crossraod was trying to sell Fatty, trying to sell Pee Wee, trying to sell the rest of them, and then eventually he got out the game. Now, I knew it was getting close to the end for Crossraod. Hold on, let me light my blunt up, man. We about to get deep into this storytelling. Cause I knew it was getting close to the end for Crossraod when, you know what I'm saying, a couple guys from around my way, he caught one guy from around my way banging his old lady or whatever. And anybody who knows Crossraod, they know, you know what I'm saying, he ain't one to be played with all kind of ways or whatever. So, you know, this motherfucker caught the girl at the house, at the apartment, took his damn big ass, what do you call them, dually trucks, start ramming it into the wall, ramming it into the building, dragged the girl out the house, beating the girl ass, threw up in the dually truck, went back to the damn crib. I'm talking about, he called us over, called me over, he talking about ice in this bitch, doing the bitch, cause the bitch talking about leaving, taking everything from him, taking the Corvette, taking the damn house, taking every damn thing. I ain't sure about the dogs, but she gonna take every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And I was, you know what I'm saying, rolling with him during them times. You know what I'm saying? Really doing all the times, really. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was getting close to the end around about that time right there. And then this thing happened with the yard man. After that happened, shit, that was pretty much a wrap there. You know, and Ed went and made his own moves and doing his own thing. As far as I know, you know what I'm saying, I talked to him a couple years ago or whatever. As far as I know, he enjoying life, not involved with dogs, doing a whole nother, you know, holding up all new endeavors, you know what I'm saying? So, peace out to him, and that's the Crossraod, that's how Crossraod ended up. Now let me tell you about another dog I got that's in a lot of y'all boys' pedigree. Now, I don't got the dog, let me take that back. I had a dog. It's in a lot of y'all boys' pedigree, but my name ain't on it. That dog Nitro, that's coming down off Walkmall's Crazy Eyes and Walkmall Shakur. That's on your papers, it should say Pelican Bay's Nitro, because I'm the one brought that dog to the system. I'm the one put that dog out there like that. I'm the reason that dog went out there and out-hunted that foxhound that day. You know what I'm saying? So it should say Pelican Bay's Nitro. I ended up selling Nitro later on down the line. I did one breeding with them and I sold. I never really did a whole lot of breeding, so credit to the guys that got Nitro after me, that kept the line going, that kept breeding them and bringing on good stuff like that. So credit to those guys. But let you know, that dog Nitro that you see, it should say Pelican Bay's Nitro there. Alright? You like me to kick you some game now, I'm gonna give you some game now. I'm gonna tell you how half y'all boys' dogs get fucked up. Half y'all boys' dogs get fucked up because you can't take your homeboy talking shit to you. Your homeboy get in your ear, oh man, your dog ain't nothing, your dog ain't this, your dog ain't that. You got too much pride. You wanna go grab your dog, come out in the yard, and show what you got. Now, you done fuck your dog up quick like. And I definitely can't forget this. So many dogs I seen that were super hot as puppies turned out to be curs at 12 months old. So don't get gassed up when you see a little puppy 2 months old looking like he Grand Champion Mayday or Tornado or one of them type dogs. Don't get gassed up now, 'cause I'll tell you, I done seen them start out like that and get 12 months old, they won't bite a grape. That old saying said they won't break a paper bag? Nah, that's for a soft mouth dog. They won't bite a grape. Some of y'all young boys, I'm gonna tell you about papers. I had dogs off of Jimmy Boots back in the days that when you got the papers, the dogs in the pedigree said purple ribbon and all type of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know nothing about none of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you want to talk about clout chasing. Nobody clout chase for no dog. I don't got no pit bulls. I'm not even looking to sell a pit bull. I'm just telling you stuff from history and entertaining purposes. I'm not trying to get you to learn anything. I'm not trying to teach you anything. I'm just telling you history, entertaining purposes, stuff that I wrote in my books, fictional stuff, and made up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Since I said about the purple ribbon, y'all dog man, tell me which one of y'all know about purple ribbon paper, having purple ribbon papers in your dog. And I know I'm seeing these same dogs in the dog history that they're talking about, like Jimmy Boots and the rest of them. And I know when I looked at my paper on my pedigree work or whatever, it had purple ribbon. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I was used to purple ribbon being show dogs, UKCs and stuff like that. This is in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what to say. But I can say this. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, appreciate the ones that did subscribe. It's your boy. I'm going to keep it rolling. More historical and entertainment stories coming for your ass.